And as the president waging war now in Venezuela, high-risk rescue mission is getting ready to step up. The group Gray Bull Rescue estimates there are as many as 30,000 U.S. citizens in Venezuela. The group is now gearing up for Operation Latin Shield to help people evacuate who may be trapped if this standoff escalates to direct strikes. Joining us now, Bryan Stern. He's the chairman and founder of Gray Bull Rescue, and his team is prepping for one of its most dangerous missions yet. Bryan, good morning. Thank you very much for taking the time with us. So to start, would you mind walking us through what this operation actually looks like? What is the plan as of this morning?
Yeah, so this is what Gray Bull Rescue does. We've completed 800 missions, my team and I, in about 4 years, in just over 4 years. So we've worked Ukraine, Israel, Gaza, Russia, Sudan, Haiti, Afghanistan, all over the place. This is every one of them are different. Every war and conflict are different, and this one won't. This one is the same. We're setting conditions for ground operations, air operations, and maritime operations to get Americans that may be trapped in Venezuela out of the country. I do think people are going to be scared more than anything. I don't think that the United States Air Force is going to be indiscriminately bombing Americans and all that stuff. I think that the strikes will be precise. But I also think that it's scary, and the airspace is going to close. It's technically open right now. That will change. Things get nasty on the ground. The Sabine, the Venezuelan intelligence service, is top shelf. They're going to be pretty brutal. I think that there's a real kidnap hostage threat to Americans in Venezuela. I think that's actually a bigger threat and a bigger need than large-scale evacuations.
So what are the types of calls that prompt you to organize these operations? What are you hearing from Americans on the ground now? How urgent are some of these situations?
Yeah, at the moment, people are more nervous than anything else. Everyone wants to wait and see, and we see this every time. We always urge people to leave. We even see this with hurricanes. People don't leave when the evacuation zones when they should leave the evacuation zones, and then they get stuck. So my advice to Americans is get out while you can. But right now it's very hard to get out. The calls that we're getting are very much, if it starts and if it gets bad, will you come and get us? That kind of thing at the moment.
Are you coordinating at all with the government? And also, what is your plan if some of these strikes do in fact happen to ensure your teams are safe all at the same time?
Our plan, from our safety perspective, we're a rescue team. So my team and I, we kind of run towards the fire, not away. So the danger and the risk to us is always there, I should say. We minimize that and mitigate that to the extent possible. But the reality is we've been bombed and taken artillery and drones, and we've been chased by helicopters and missiles, and we took 32 hypersonic missiles in Israel one day before lunch. So it's part of what we do. As far as coordinating with the government, I don't want to really get into that, but what I'll say is because of who we are and what we do, we enjoy a very, very, very good relationship with multiple agencies and departments within the government. Most of my crew were all very old military guys, so we know we're friends with a lot of people. We know who to talk to.
Right,
We've been doing this all over. Yeah, and we've been doing this for a very long time all over the world. So within State Department, within the DoD, within the intelligence community, within other branches, we Homeland Security, CBP, and the rest, we know who to talk to, and they know who we are, and all those good things. So
well,
we deconflict.
that is comforting to hear, and I certainly wish you and your team safety and success as we look ahead here. It is a confusing time as we await these details and action from the U.S. side. Bryan Stern, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.